I just want to make a quick video today. Most you can follow in the papers the news about the Supreme Court and the stays over the rulings regarding abortion, about the abortion oral medication and everything, and it's pretty complicated, but you can follow that in the papers. I just want to talk about an idea, and that is personhood, and the idea that you could define in the law when the unborn child has personhood. A court can't do that, and I think Alito said that in the last June. The Congress could do that, or each state could do that for itself. And if you were to do that, the best time to do it would probably be at about 15 weeks. And that's because, a variety of factors. That's generally when it's thought that the unborn child is likely to start to develop consciousness, even though it may be six weeks for a heartbeat. But it's going to be typically about have to wait for people to pass. It's typically about 6 weeks maybe for a heartbeat to be noticed, but most scientists think it's about 15 or 16 weeks before there's any kind of consciousness. Also, that's about the amount of time it would take if you're going to have an ectopic pregnancy. The age of viability takes 23, 24 weeks, and that's really very dangerous to have a baby that early. And sometimes there are medical complications later, hyperemesis and so forth. So, but if once the child, the unborn, has personhood, that would mean that if you weigh an abortion decision, it would weigh much more in favor of the child once personhood has been established. And normally that would only be if the life of the mother or the health was severely risked by continuing the pregnancy. In most legal cases, that's probably how it would work. And even rape and incest, you would have at least 15 weeks to do something about it. So that's generally, I think in Florida, there's actually a case like that going on still. So that's a way I would handle it. I'd also just mention the idea of personhood can be applied to non-human animals, particularly dolphins, orcas in the ocean, that evolved in intelligence just about like ours, totally separately, before we did, tens of millions of years ago. It's in a way an encouraging thought that if it happened twice on Earth in different environments separately, convergent evolution, it might mean that it happens a lot in the universe. So that's something to think about. But I just wanted to leave that thought today.